in one of the prime lion territories in all of Africa. Life gets rough from time to time. For these kings and queens, it sometimes looks as if there's a lot of downtime. But with neighboring prides and rogue males lurking around, they can never fully let their guard down. In eastern Zambia, the Luangwa Valley's wilderness stretches 3,500 square miles. It's home to an abundance of life, with prey animals galore, making it an ideal spot for lion prides, as well as the storytellers following them.
Check it out.
Wildlife filmmaker Nathan Pilcher is a seasoned vet. Having tracked the prides here over the past dozen years, he's become pretty familiar with the area and its residents.
South Luangwa is so rich in wildlife that it is one of the last strongholds for lions in Africa. And that's why we always keep coming back here.
Nathan's seen a lot in his time, but one of nature's rare spectacles has eluded him thus far.
I mean, I've been coming here for over 12 years filming, and I've gotten to know the lions very well. The one thing I haven't seen yet is a pride takeover, and it's something I love to see.
With the MK males aging past their prime, this may be the year Nathan finally gets his wish. If it does go down, he'll need to make the most of it. So he's brought in reinforcements. Filmmaker Sam Davies.
When I'm on my own, I can only really cover one side of the story, so one pride. But with Sam here, we can now cover both sides of the story and tell these pride stories in more detail than ever before.
We really get to show the viewers at home how complex these lions actually are. Life and death happens here, and we're going to be amidst it all, being able to film it and just immerse ourselves. So we're so lucky to be here. I can't wait to get started.
Around their campsite, the lioness-led Hollywood Pride roams. And just 5 miles away lie the Great MKs, made up of 9 females, 6 teenagers, and their pair of dominant males, Mohawk and Axel, fondly known as the Punks.
So these males, the punks, have fathered a number of cubs that we watch grow up, and we're trying to find them. We've heard a report that they might be further down the road. We're going along to have a look. So, I mean, hopefully they are here.
Because of the rainy season, the park's been inaccessible the past 6 months, so Nathan hasn't seen his feline stars in a while. After searching the area all morning, they seem to have finally tracked them down.
What do you think, Sam? How are you doing?
I think this is the MKs. I can see there's some young ones, and I feel like that looks like Mohawk. I remember he had that cut in his nose. I can see the one female, you know, with that distinctive droopy lip.
Oh, yeah?
The really scary looking one. She's there. So I think that maybe that is Mohawk.
Oh, brilliant. So it definitely looks like them.
Lucky for Nathan and Sam, the pride seems to be intact, with all the familiar faces. But flesh wounds and facial lacerations to one of the members suggest life for the MKs hasn't come without its dust-ups.
So this young one in the front here has some terrible scarring or wounds on his face. Gotta wonder if they've been in a fight of some sort.
The young one is Kemba. At 2.5 years old, that makes him the youngest member of the pride, a young prince.
It's actually so sad to just see what's happened to this poor little thing's face.
We can't be sure what caused Kemba's wounds. Attempts at a takeover may have already taken place. For teenage males like Kemba, it's a very dangerous spot to be in. There's a target on his back.
I mean, if new males moved into a territory, they would chase off any other young males. They would have to get out of there because they'd kill them. Any cubs in a new pride, young males, they would also be killed.
With the takeover threat looming, the pride's battles may have only just begun.